Hey y'all, come on in. Welcome back. Well, a lady, I assume it's a lady, yeah. She works, I guess it's a she. I was talking with my boss there. I gave her the wallet for the donation or for the auction. And somebody works up front. I've never met them, so I'm just gonna assume for now. Anyway, they asked my boss if I could make a dog collar that wouldn't break. And my reply to that was, well, sure. I'm gonna go look at Big Keith's belt. Well, evidently they did. So I got to go ahead to make a dog collar here. I've got a neck diameter of 17 inches, so it's going to be basically about what I do with a belt, with a little bit of a twist. Again, it's going to be all stitched. I don't use snaps unless it's like for decorative. If you want it to hold, evidently these store-bought, we don't have a dog, we have cats. So evidently from what I'm hearing, also from my neighbor, is these collars you buy at the store, that dog, if they're any size at all, I guess, can snap them pretty easily. So I haven't ever bought one, never really looked at them or anything like that, so I have no clue firsthand. So anyway, okay, what do you want on it? And she, I say she, I don't know, I'm sorry, I keep saying, they saw the basket weave pattern that was on the wallet that I did. I really liked it. So pretty much kind of a free rein as the colors are concerned. No specifics on there. Just do the basket weave, and then of course I'll come in and I'll do some coloring with the airbrush again. And after that, it's pretty much up to me. They after they saw Big Keith's belt and saw what I can, well, anybody capable of making that stuff. So wanted it 1 inch wide, and it won't break when the dog pulls on the end of the leash. Okay, that's all I need to know. So haven't really decided on the colors yet, but I've got a 1 inch buckle, and then I've got a 1 inch D-ring. Now what I do different on collars as opposed to a belt is I'll come in, instead of 3 inches, I'll come in 4 inches from the end. The reason why I do that, this is going to be my fold over right here. The reason why I do that is because now I've got 2 inches here to stitch in the buckle and attach the D-ring. I've got lots of stitching room. I can really beef this thing up, which is what I do with my stuff, especially for animals. Animals can instinctively, they recognize strength. All of the livestock gear that I've made over the years, even full-grown horses, cattle, and bulls, they can, they know when they're not going to be able to break it. So now from here, where my fold is, actually I need to come back out. What is that? That's about a 1/2 inch. We'll come back out a 1/2 inch. Reason being, when it gets pulled in, this is where your center hole is going to be in conjunction with the length of it. Still have 17 inches. So I'll come down 17 inches from there. Let's see, 17, there's 17. I've got 17 inches. Now instead of coming out in 1 inch increments, I'll do these in 1/2 inch increments. That way they can fine tune it to the dog. Instead of going from too tight to too loose. My experience has been, if you have your holes on 17 or on 1/2 inch centers, let's see. Let's come out to 4. I think that was my 17, wasn't it? Yeah, there's my 17 right here. Okay, here's my 17. Here's my center. So I'm going to give them 1, 2. I'm going to give them 4 locations. Either side is a 17. So they should be able to fine tune it pretty well. And then I'll come all the way out to the I'll come out to 2 inches. And then this is where I'll cut it off. So even if they need to expand it a little bit later on, then this gives them 2 more inches to put in additional locations out here. So that's going to be my length. That's how I lay out a collar. So what I'm going to do, I don't know how many people have seen me use the edging tool before I do the design layout. I pretty much do this on anything when I cut a hide out of leather. As these tools will come in and you're just taking that edge off of it where the razor blade came through, and take a whole lot of pressure. It just kind of rounds the edge over. I won't do the ends yet because I haven't got them cut. Something that I do that may be different on my collars as well is when I do the design on it, then I'll take the what I'll do on the design, on the pattern, whatever it may be, is I like to take mine all the way out past the fold. In other words, I'll bring it all the way out here. That way when you fold it over, you've even got it on the inside there a little bit. I don't know, it's just my preference. I think it just makes them what I'll call taking it to the next level. Now 1 inch wide doesn't give you a whole lot of work room as far as designs are concerned. If they wanted your name or something like that put in it, I do have letter sets that'll go down, I think, to a 1/2 inch if I remember correctly. If not, I do have a book that has, it's an alphabet book, and it's got letters and numbers and different shapes and sizes and scrolls and pretty much. But no name on this one. Do the basket weave and run with it. So that is what we are going to do. But I wanted to demonstrate too that if you want to, if this really is an issue, I don't know firsthand, but from what I've heard, those store-bought dog colors are evidently pretty cheap. Like I said, I don't know firsthand, but I guess it wouldn't really surprise me. But this is one thickness of the same belt grade leather that I made Big Keith's belt from. It's the same stuff I always used on all of my livestock gear over the years. they're not going to break that. May sound kind of morbid, but if they're on a dog run, then I'm not going to snap this one by the time I get it all stitched up, put together. And to even reinforce it a little bit more, I am going to put those grommets in down here that this tongue will fit through, the tongue on the buckle. So it's even going to be metal on metal down here. So let's see a dog have fun with that one. It only takes them about 1 or 2 times to, once they hit the end of it and test the strength of it, and they're pretty well done after that. I think I'll come in about 1/8 of an inch on both sides of it. And I'll do the see how much that'll give me. Well, that'll give us right out 3/4 of an inch to work with. And what I'll use on this one, I think I showed this on the other one, I'm going to use my little baby, I just call it my little baby basket weave tool, and I'll use it to come in and do this one. Only I think what I'm going to do on this one, since it's entirely up to me, is I think I'll draw me some location lines, and I'll go across it like that, because I thought then we could come in with maybe 2 or 3 different colors then, and do a V pattern on the basket weave, make it really colorful. So we'll see where that goes. So anyway, I'm going to get this finished laid out, and I'll get my notch cut down here for the buckle, or for the tongue of the buckle, and then get everything laid out, and then we'll start the stamping, and I will get back with you folks when we get ready to do that. So that'll be it for now. The rest of it's just going to be getting it laid out, and y'all have already seen me do a couple of things, so I don't really want to bore you anymore with that. It's the same principle, same process. So anyway, let me get it finished laid out, and we'll get this thing started. So get ready, Fido, as you're fixing to meet your match there, buddy. With that, don't be mean. If you're not willing to treat Jesus that way, and let's not treat each other that way. We're here to have fun, hopefully learn some new things, share ideas, and make some stuff out of leather. I wanted to ask you guys out there, if you, those of you that have subscribed, have been entertaining the idea of starting a little Facebook leather community. If y'all are interested in that, drop me an email, and we'll see what we can do with that. I kind of like not, I don't know, I don't really want to call it a forum per se, but just where we can show and share and stuff like that. Because I'm sure there's some stuff out there that I haven't tried yet. So if you're interested, drop me an email and let's see where that may go. So with that, till hopefully tomorrow, adios.